So here we are on June 7th. We finally have the pool perfect and crystal clear. The salt went in today for the first time. He put in 16 bags and it has been going through the filter, the salt filtration system that turns it into chlorine for most of the day. Right now the green light is blinking on that machine and he said it'll turn solid once it's finished filtering it all through well, so probably sometime tonight. But it is a beautiful 84 degrees in the water, and very happy with my pool boy, Michael, and my beautiful pool with bubblers and sun shell and everything.
So far that way, and so far that way.
Okay.
This little tab right here says off, so right now we're only pulling from the skimmers.
Only the skimmers. Okay.
Oh, so that's main drain, that's skimmer.
Yes.
Okay.
So when it's halfway like this, 99% of the time it's going to stay right there. It's allowing to pull from both.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Alright. And there's a basket in the, so the WM stands for waterfall, stands for returns. Same with this valve, it can only turn so far that way. That turns the waterfall off, puts more pressure in the return and bubblers. And then vice versa, everything's come through the waterfall. So this one right here, that's all your preference, whatever you like, and this one controls just the bubblers and the sunshine. First couple little times, it's going to be just a little tight.
All right.
Just to get the lid off, and this basket just comes right out.
Neat.
And this is just from the construction process.
That's good. Collected all kinds of stuff.
Yep. And like I said, just when you're out here looking at it, really it collects leaves, but you won't have a problem with that.
All right.
Is this where all the junk goes when you vacuum through the system?
Some of it.
Some of it.
Yeah. A lot of it collects in here, then you clean that out.
Don't touch.
And I'll show you how to do
Back
that.
wall.
Before we open that, we always gotta turn that off.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and it fills back up with water. Huh.
So, okay, so it's blinking on good. That means it's high salt, which is okay. Until next year, actually, you have a red light on low. And that means you need to add some salt, and I'll show you how to read the salt level.
Okay.
And the second section right here is the status of the cell.
Yeah.
So we got a green light on flow. The only time you'll see a red light on flow is when the pool first cuts on and just water is not quite going through yet. Diagnostics, it's the last one on the list, so I just hit the up arrow to diagnostics. Hit select, come down to chlorinator, hit select, and you're at 5,000 parts per million. So, I mean, it's showing high, but it's okay. It'll salt doesn't evaporate. The only time you lose salt is when you have to backwash and drain water out. But I mean, it'll go down throughout the summer.
Okay.
And you don't typically need to put salt in it regularly, like chlorine tablets and stuff?
No.
So
Next
you only
year
do it
we'll
like a
need
couple times a year at the most?
Usually, you might have to add like 3 or 4 bags at the end of swimming season, and maybe just a couple more at the beginning of swimming season.
So,
it's not
so
like-
that's not much at all.
It's not like chlorine.
Okay.
That's less of a headache than chlorine pool.
And so now I'm going to show you how to shock it. In swimming season, you want to do this about once a week. And then come like fall, winter time, you can do it like every 2 weeks. So this is step by step right here. So if you hit menu, come down to settings, hit select, and then come down to IntelliCore, hit select. And when you get to the screen, it'll be blinking 1 out of 2. This is your everyday mode. I was telling you, producing chlorine at 70%. And that's why we got the 4 lights right here, because this is in increments of 20.
Okay.
So that's why you see 4 lights right there. And it says arrow option 2. You can hit either arrow to get to option 2. And then it says select on, just hit select, where it's blinking on off, either arrow to turn it on, and just hit menu out of there, and that's how you shock it.
Okay, and that should be done every
all-
week during the pool, during the season?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, when it's done, it'll automatically just go
Yes.
back to its normal setting.
And I'll show you the normal schedule we have right now.
Yeah.
So it'll take it to, it took it to 5 lights right there.
And it'll just automatically go back to normal when it's done.
Yep.
We don't have to go back into the menus.
No, you will not. But the only thing when it's in the super coordinate mode, it overrides the on and off button.
Ah.
So if you need to do something, you just flip that breaker. It's not gonna mess anything up.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But let me show you the schedule that we have it on. Hit menu, come down to schedules, hit select, come down to pool, hit select, and we've had 8 a.m. to 11 p.m.
On the filter?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's pretty average for this time of year. Come like Halloween time to end of March, you can take it back to like 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's just the hotter it is, the more you want it to run, and you're going to be in the sunlight all dang day. So.
Yeah.
So we shocked it at 10:20. So it's going to be in the super coordinate mode till 10:20 tomorrow. And since it's in that schedule mode, as of right now, your pool won't turn off till 11 p.m. tomorrow night. Turn back on 8 a.m. Monday morning.
Okay.
We
That's
can still
interesting.
swim, as you said.
Yes. Yeah. It slowly does it for 24 hours, so you can swim while you're doing it.
Sweet.
That's how you shock it. The main drain's off, so everything's coming through the skimmer.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only stuff I missed right there.
No.
And it's because the videos I watched, all those pools that I watched on YouTube had one skimmer.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's two holes. So we're pulling from this one back here.
Show me, because I only see one down there.
So you see this little white ring?
Yeah.
That's the one we're pulling from, but there's one right in front of it.
Okay, I feel it.
That one's plugged off underneath. It's just for the
Construction process. Give it like a half turn.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's good right there.
All right.
Oh, so there's two holes. Oh, I see.
Only one's drawing.
So the one on the right
Yeah.
is the one you want to plug up instead of the one on the left. Well, right if you're looking at it from this way.
Everything's pulling from this skimmer,
Great.
and it's going to have some good suction, so just be careful. But I mean, you can feel how much it's sucking out.
Yeah, that's easily twice as much as it did before. And that's one.
Stick that in there, and then you put the tube on there, and you put the tube on the other
Then
end,
you're in business.
and make sure it's filled with water.
That'll release the suction on that plug.
Yeah.
And take that tube out.
And then when you're completely done, you go backwash.
Yeah, I would backwash it after you do this.
Yeah, that's a lot. A lot of debris. Cool.
Apparently, though, that was bad, and Aaron helped me.
Hey, you're gonna put flaps on that thing?
So he helped me fix it. It was the first time I
What I don't get is the top.
Well, I dropped my new Polaris cleaner into the pool. All I had to do was plug in the computer over there and run the cord into the pool. Now the cleaner is on smart mode to clean the entire pool, the bottom, the sides, and the water line. And now it's wandering around. Oh, it's coming up. Oh, not coming all the way up. So we'll see how it does. We've got a lot of red clay stuck to the bottom and along the edges from a storm that we had last night. So we'll see how well this thing does with getting all the nooks and crannies. Because as you can see, we've got several nooks and crannies that need to be cleaned. So we'll see how that does. And I will let you know what it looks like when it's done. Oh, is it gonna come up again? Let's see. Or is it just doing the bottom for now? Nope, went back down again. So it's not doing the water line and crawling up the wall just yet. Hopefully it will though. If you want to see a little underwater preview, So today's the day we're finally getting our palm trees put in. We've got 4 sables or sabals going in there, and then on each side of the fountain. And then we've got 2 of these needle palms. And they are digging them by hand because the grass is soft. So that's nice. 1 up, 3 to go. So here we are, Wednesday, July 29th. We have got all of our palm trees put in. These are the sables, and those are the needle palms. The needle palms will grow to be about 6 feet tall and wide, so they'll be big bushes. And I went and bought some crotons yesterday at Lowe's, and they will grow to be about 5 feet tall, 4 feet tall, something like that. Little bushes. But these palm trees make such a huge difference. It really makes it feel like an all-inclusive resort or something. It's amazing. They are 10 feet tall, or I would think they're over that. They're really very tall. And they were $3,000 for those 4 plus the needle palms, and that was including installation. And they were here over 2 days. They started on Tuesday and finished on Wednesday. And we are extremely happy with them. They are warranted for a year, and we used a company called Palms of West Georgia. We are very happy with our service. They are extremely busy, so it was hard to get on their schedule, but we finally made it work. These have to stay in this bowl shape for as long as the owner says so. Basically, they'll come back at some point, I don't know, maybe in a few months, to check on them and the progress of them. And these have to stay like this until they decide to push them back over flat. And the reason being is that it creates this bowl where all the water sits in, and it goes right down to the root ball that's in there. And if they collapse, or if the rain washes them away, we have to come back out and rebuild them to make sure there's a bowl again. So I think it's going to be really beautiful. Next year, we're probably going to do some bananas. It was too late this year to do any bananas. It has to be done in early spring. And maybe a couple of other palm trees, maybe 2 pinto palms. But there's our beautiful resort style pool coming along. The building should be going up in the next couple of weeks. Well, at least the grass should be graded very soon. And then hopefully we'll get a building up this month or in the next month. Love it.